Brian Perez, an employee of Belize Electricity Limited, has been living with his wife and children in this rented house located at the rear of this fenced yard on Gill Street for the past 5 years. After purchasing groceries on Thursday night, he arrived at home in the company of his wife, his mother, and his teenage sister. But as they were removing the goods from the vehicle, reports are that his mother and sister were attacked by 2 men with a metal pipe.
I heard a lot of screaming and shouting and shrieking and really dramatic. So I told my brother I was going to call him back. I need to know what's happening outside. And so I went outside. I looked up the street because I thought it was down the street. I never thought it was in the same yard. I was right at home. We were watching the news. It was early. That's the next surprising thing. It was early. The news had just finished.
Like
when I heard the screaming, I mean, it was a pitiful screaming. And when we opened our doors, you know, the guy's mom, she was bleeding. His little sister was bleeding. And he was on the floor bleeding.
Perez was already inside the house, and when he came out to the commotion, one of the assailants came up to him and fired a single shot at close range. The 2 men then fled the area by jumping the fence and running off into Rosspen Road. The landlord, who wished not to disclose her name, describes what she saw when she got outside.
I saw his wife coming to me, and she had blood on her, and she was screaming and she was bawling, and she said that someone invaded their house, someone went in there and shot her husband. I was really in disbelief because that has never happened in this yard before. So I went to see for myself, and when I went there, he was right by the door on the floor, face down, and he was bleeding. But I didn't know if he was dead or so. I just saw him like that, and the neighbors called for police, and police came.
The 38-year-old electrical technician was rushed to the Carl Hushner Memorial Hospital in the pan of a police pickup truck and into surgery. He was in a critical condition until this morning when he succumbed to his injury. A statement from B.E.L says, quote, "We are heartbroken at the loss of our dear Brian Perez. Brian gave B.E.L 20 years of dedicated service, over which time he developed close friendships and contributed meaningfully to the work of serving our customers. We will miss him dearly, and we pray for his family as they grieve his passing," unquote. So what triggered the deadly violence against Perez and his family?
He lived with his family. He had his wife, his common law wife, and their children. They recently had a baby who is 3 months old. And sometimes his mom come to visit. As what happened is his mom was here. His mom and his little sister was here visiting, so they come. Sometimes they come and visit him occasionally. He's a working man. He's a quiet person. He's a family-oriented person. You know, you could ask him to help you with anything, and he will help you because he's an electrician too. And he is all for family. He's not from Belize City, so he doesn't have any friends here, I guess, apart from where he works. You know, he's very stable. He has been working at B.E.L for about 18, 19 years now. So it's disheartening. It's really, really disheartening. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to say.
Even though she has lived in the area all her life, the landlady says that it has shattered her sense of safety. How do you regain your sense of security?
I think that's not only up to me. I can't put cameras or so, but it's up to the people in authority, because they need to put more cameras on the street, especially in gang-infested areas like these. They need to do more. They need to do more, you know, for the security of our citizens.
Duane, Moody for News 5.